Hey Duarte, I'm on my trampoline filming you my book review. So, I did Perfume by Patrick Susskind, and I kind of like didn't love it. I know you're shocked, like me and Margaret not liking a book. Wow. But like I actually read it and like it just left me kind of underwhelmed because first of all, I couldn't understand half the words that I was saying because it was like old French language and I take Spanish, so like I don't know French at all, and so that really wasn't helpful to me. The main character, I think you say it like Grenouille or Gratuli or something, he doesn't have a smell, and so the whole book is centered around this idea that he doesn't have a smell. And because of that, the people that he lives around thinks he's like sent from the devil or something, which is really weird because like who cares about smell that much? But clearly these people do. Not sure why. He is trying to get a smell. He wants like his own smell. And so like he will literally kill someone to try to get their smell. Weird, right? Okay. So the opening of the book was like fine. It was like, I guess, better than the middle and the end. It details his birth and younger years and like, of course, had to throw in a murder or two in there. The tone of the book was dark and the writing style was way too slow for me. Like, I have to read a book that's gonna keep me captivated, and this was not it. There was no mystery. I was not trying to solve the crimes. I knew who was doing the murdering. It literally was telling me. It was just like, okay, and what? So back to Grenouille, he was, like I said, he was born without an odor. So he was able to control his identity, but he was not accepted by his town because he had no odor of his own. The main theme of the book is obviously perfume and Grenouille's obsession with it, and because he has no odor of his own. I really hope I'm saying this right, or I'm gonna sound really dumb. Grenouille? I don't know. The middle of the book, like, I was kind of ready for it to like pick up the pace a little bit because I was getting a little sleepy. It kind of just kept making me want to fall asleep. In fact, I did fall asleep a couple times. I know you're shocked. He was an apprentice to an actual like perfumer, like a guy that created real life perfumes, and so he learned how to like actually make a perfume and a smell, and like what other people described as the most wonderful smells, which is so weird because I've never like smell is like a weird thing. Like flowers will smell good or farts will smell bad, but like no one cares that much about smell. Like you don't want to smell gross, but like weird. Also in the middle of the book there was a freaking orgy scene, which I know you warned me about, but like it was just weird. He created a perfume that could inspire people to love, and then all of a sudden everyone just starts breaking out in a gigantic orgy, and Grenouille allows the individuals to experience the perfume, and they all just I don't even know. It's just so strange. The title of the book also says it's Perfume, the story of a murderer. So like there was murder in it, but like I said this, but there was just no mystery. So there was nothing to like keep me like, what's gonna happen next, or who's the murderer, or no, it just like flat out told me. And so the tone stayed dark, but I never got that sense of, oh my God, I can't wait to read this book. Like I can't close it, like I have to finish it. I never got that. It was just, I was waiting for it to grab my attention, kind of like it did in the opening. Because the opening was kind of like, oh wow, this is really weird, like what is gonna happen? But then once I started like to figure out what was happening, I was like, no thanks. The ending ended with shocking, I know, more murders, more random murders. And it was just really strange. And I would say, unless you're into like really weird stuff, like this book was like not like kind of like a good weird, but like ew weird, like no thank you weird. I would not recommend this book. And I'm not just saying that because I don't like reading. I love you, Miss Duarte, but I don't like reading. I love your class, but you know. And I'm not just saying that because of that. I actually would not recommend this book. And I also heard there's a movie about it, and like, that sounds awful. So no, do not read Perfume.